Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith for Smith in the Black at T3 Live, and SPY sells off the inside day, gaps a little higher, and peak outside day to the downside. So remember this line we drew a while back, went right down to it, tries to hold, but it holds for now. We're going to see how things work out. And when we have a massive amount of inside days, oftentimes we get this. We get the outside day, just like a triangle grows. The inside bars, nice rest, and then now we've got a bunch of outside days. And if we look at like FAS here, potential top of the triangle here, inside day, now outside engulfing, that could be a problem. Energy still continues to be a problem. ERX really stinking the joint up and still backing off. Also, the problem here is this triangle in the VXX I've talked about many times, holding and going here. This is a problem here on how this acts. For the bull camp, kept hoping that maybe this pop up here, that was it, and then shooting star and drop back in, but that's not what happened. So we're still keeping a real close eye on that. I mean, we go to the monthlies, and here, outside of really getting hit hard, this is about as green as this thing gets. But when it's green, certainly big caution in the market, because usually it's not. So that's what we're looking at. So with all these inside days, we still had some leftover ones that are going to be real interesting. Boeing is an inside day. Once again, with the fiscal cliff and the aerospace, this is going to be a real important break on which way this thing goes, because it would turn the week red. The monthly's got a little bit to go, but we want to keep on that. We saw stuff like Raytheon. Raytheon got hit off the inside day. General Dynamics is an inside day for tomorrow. As far as a bunch of inside days, we got LVS, inside day up there. We've got, in the financials, we've got Chubb, still an inside day. We've got STI Bank, still an inside day. So this will be important if these things really start tanking. These are the things that were too weak to even make a higher high, as the FAS did. We look at also BMO Harris, which has been outperforming in the banks, as an inside day, and BlackRock, BLK. If anything looks good there, you'd look at AIG. AIG actually comes up and holds up and hammers toward the higher end, but still a lot of triangle business and still an inside week there. What we're also noticing here is that after backing off, that we got a lot of reversal strategy stuff, and that could be a problem. CAT came out gangbusters this morning, inside day, but rallies up and comes all the way back down. Same thing here with NVIDIA. NVIDIA opens here outside, goes all the way up, backs down, and now could take a shot at going reversal strategy daily and take out the weekly to the downside. If we look at here, day CTXS, inside day up and back in. I believe Cree's doing that too. So Joy Global, that's a problem. WLT, more XME stuff, up and back into the range. So really want to pay attention to this shooting star list and how that acts. Outside of that, stock I've talked around a few times, ASPS, still going down off the inside month and down, still having problems over there. If we look at retail had a tough day today, and here's Dillard's department store, which has held up pretty well, but potentially top of triangle stuff in here. If we go to the weekly reversal strategy, the downside trying to kick in, I'd keep an eye on that as well. If we look at some more of that energy, PSX here. PSX is outside day down to the bottom, potential up there, top of the triangle, and weekly trying to break that inside week. If you look at SWN, if you look at the natty gas names, SWN broke inside day here and dropped, and at that time it's also inside month and down. And so for tomorrow we got EQT as an inside day. The inside day for EQT. If you look at COG, looks better, but it's potentially top of the triangle, so keep an eye on those as well. If we look at Panera Bread, ew. There's your weekly reversal strategy in Panera, trying to kick in there as well. Let's see, what else do we got here? We've got, okay, not total end of the world, but so we'll look at iPaper, IP, trying to break out of a triangle into the highs. And you always want to be careful up here, but I'm not seeing too many things stay this strong. As well as soda, trying to break out of the triangle towards the upside. A little choppy up in here and a little dangerous, but still, handily performing fairly well comparatively to what's going on around here. So, yeah, like with that VX action, if you look at the real VIX here, the VIX, remember, we thought that big bar down might be positive, but we've retraced a good portion of that. Wouldn't be very hard to have this VIX just take this 20 out, and go into new highs. And that would be a problem. So we're going to keep an eye on all that stuff. And that's going to do it. We got a fairly nice list to keep an eye on as far as inside days. And future sold off a little bit after the bell and the SPY. So right now about 140, 160. Going to watch how the SPY acts against this line, against the lows. If we can take that out, and if you look at the 60, it gets pretty well defined here too. Okay, off this high, these lows right here, but it continues to move lower, so we'll keep an eye on that. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith of our Smiths in the Black at T3 Live.